Hi, Professor Kev Show. As you can see, I got my friend Arya with us from Memory Matters. Hello, my friend. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Prof. Kev. I'm so excited to be here.
So, before we jump in and talk about your idea, tell us a little bit about yourself as a person first.
My name is Arya. I'm 16 years old, a sophomore in high school. I'm located in the Bay Area. My passion is really big on neuroscience and also dancing. Um, I live with my little brother and my parents. You know, I love fiction writing. I actually published a book, and yeah, it's a little bit about myself.
So, tell us a little bit about your idea. Why did you start this? What opportunity? What need did you see?
Yeah, so Memory Matters is all about spreading awareness about dementia and not just, holding up posters and saying advocate and giving fundraisers, but it's about making a community for caregivers, for patients to feel that they're not alone. Because I see that dementia is such a disease that it's not thoroughly like looked into in the sense of community matters. What I mean by that is we all focus on research and trying to find a cure, but very little part of us try to look for a way in which we can make a community and talk to them about how they're feeling and how just a caregiver sense of way. And that's why we started Memory Matters as a youth-led initiative. So um, our team, we create these projects. We're working on projects and we're also working on creating the community, a really welcoming one. And we have spanned around like thousands of people around the world so far.
Now, as someone whose family has experienced this, I can first thank you. But often the caregiver gets forgotten. Oh, it stinks that Kev has dementia, but you don't think about my wife or my family that have to take care of me. So, talk to me about some of the initiatives you're doing to help caregivers.
Caregivers, yes. So, within Memory Matters, we have a few crews. One of them is, two of them is actually, one of them is the ebooks, and the other one is the podcast and the apps crew. So, the ebooks one, we're carrying and creating an anthology that is written with from people from around the world. So they're making short stories and poems and illustrations. So we create this ebook and we would publish it globally. And so this could be ranging from anywhere talking about something that's very deeply personal from an ally perspective or from a caregiver or just a person that has a loved one with dementia. Talking about how it's affected them, how they would feel because every perspective is needs to be heard. So that's the ebooks crew. And then the apps crew is we're currently taking people with CS experience and we're creating this dementia care app. So it would be used for physicians, for dementia patients, for caregivers. Each one we have a specific feature where they can interact with. And for example, if we're talking about dementia patients, they would have a way like maybe playing mind games and they'd be able to give you like a percentage, like you're at this risk of dementia or it has improved by this percentage, or a really fun way, like also being able to track your medications if you're prescribed any. And then for the caregiver side of way, we would like a community where people can post threads. It's a way where they can learn how to take care of their loved ones. It basically alleviates as much stress as they have and keeps their mind off of um, the affected loved one.
I really like that part because, again, no one can prepare you for what you're going to go through when it happens. So to be able to hear from other people who maybe are a little bit further along in the journey, I think would be beneficial. So it's crystal ball time, my friend. What are you hoping to accomplish in the next 3 to 5 years with this idea?
3 to 5 years with this idea. So currently we have one of the biggest projects that is estimated like to be the end of 2026, which is within a year. Within 3 to 5 years, we hope to span more people around the world. Um, So our event that we have at the end of this year is one of the biggest health policy in-person events, inviting networks for um, physicians, doctors, neurologists, passionate college students, or people around the world that be able to do that. And this is pretty local with funds and sponsors. So we hope to make a similar event, but spanning it to be internationally. People around the world would possibly, fly in, raise tons of money, and, get that name out there.
Awesome. So what's the best way for people to reach out to you? How can they learn more, my friend?
They can learn more but through my LinkedIn or Discord too. LinkedIn, just search up my name, Arya Devanath, and you'd be able to find me.
Awesome. I appreciate you taking a few minutes to call on the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thank you.